Hey guys, JawsTheSharkReviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Armada Red Alert. So here he is in his ambulance alt mode, and before we take a look at the little Red Alert himself, let's look at the packaging he came in. So, this is the first Age of the Primes Voyager I'm reviewing, I'm pretty sure, because just this guy and Prime of Prime out right now, and I have both of them. I just haven't reviewed them until now. So here's cool looking art of Red Alert in roll-up mode and alt mode. Get the Transformers Age of the Primes logo right down here, and then get 22 steps. Here's this side, you get him kind of charging up his cannon, his tiny little slim cannon. And here's this side, till R1. And speaking of Prime, here he is right here, and then that's Vector Prime, and I think that's Alpha Trion. So that's cool. Let's see, Voyager class. And here's the top, bottom, and here's the back. So and it shows what you can do right there, 22 steps. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's bring Red Alert right back in. This is definitely one I was looking forward to, because it's another Armada character, and I love Armada. Let's get a close-up look right here. It's Red Alert here in ambulance mode, and I think it looks really nice. You got mostly white plastic here. Because it's the ambulance. You got a red stripe here. Down here, obviously, that's his legs, most of his legs. And you get a big old cannon here. I see like a little hole. I'm not sure if you could put a blast effect in there. Probably could, maybe. I haven't tried. No real paint back here except for this. It kind of from the fenders, it kind of spills over a little bit. And you get the non-licensed Red Cross logo, because I guess the actual American Red Cross doesn't allow you to use their logo on basically anything non-medical related. So Hasbro uses this. They've used it for recent Ratchet toys, and now they're doing it here for Red Alert. So that's pretty fun. And I really love the way the tires look. They almost have like an off-road feel to them. And I got the flashers up here. So that's pretty much it for the overview right here of course Red Alert's ambulance mode. But there's still more to look at. Not much more, but and that is right here. As we saw in the box, you can flip down this right here, and there's his cannon, one of his cannons at least, or guns. So here, that is all in white plastic. We'll get a better look at that later on, but there's that. You just have to attach that right to here when you're transforming him for the first time, and then I'll fill in this gap right here. So make sure not to lose this. Like seriously, of all the accessories that come with this guy, that's one you really don't want to lose. And I forgot to take a nice look here at the front of the vehicle. That's probably the best looking part, because you got silver here, you got yellow here for the headlights, and then and right here for the emergency lights. So right there, the emergency. I forgot what they're called. I think they're emergency lights. I forgot. I'm no car expert, so But so that's pretty much that right here. And while this like red thing here kind of looks like it'd be a gun you could take off, no, it's not. it's stuck there. It's there for good. If I try to put too much force on it, it's still stuck. I don't want to break it off. So I also really like the red for the windshield. So anyways, now for the alt mode size comparisons, here is with the Legacy Evolution Hotshot. So we got two of them right here. And by the way, I do have the Optimus Prime, the Commander one. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing him, but I've had him since like late 2023. I promise you, someday, even if it's 10 years from now, I'll review that figure. I still have the box and everything, so it could still happen. But yeah. So now we just need smokescreen, and then all 4 will be here. But yeah. So anyways, let's get right down to the transformations. So yeah, starting off, just flip this out right here, and then after that, just want to about the legs, I think. Wait, that's not. Nothing's doing anything. Hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. I just need a little brain refresher. Just, you know, I haven't transformed this guy in a little bit of time. I know I always use that excuse, but it's true. You know, I don't have these things always memorized. So yeah, but yeah. So you just want to move this outwards like this, and then bring this down and do the same thing on this side. So yeah, now we got the legs brought down right here. Then after that, you're just going to flip down this right here, and then I'll click into place, and then flip out the foot, and then bring out the heel spur, and vice versa here. Let's get that out. It's really hard to get out. There we go. So we got that done. I think, can you bring these around? No, I don't think you do. So those just sit there now, at least. Oh, almost forgot to show off. Yeah, there's accessories that you tuck right in here and there. So I'll just get those out. Get that one, and get the other one out. There we go. So I'll just move those off to the side. And yeah, there we go. So then, yeah, now for the upper half, just move out the doors right here, and then the arms are tucked right behind them. So yeah, just flip this out, and then flip that out. And notice there's no hand, because he doesn't have a hand on his left arm. Because instead he just has like one of those red things that we just saw. Oh, and another accessory up here too. There's like a claw. So yeah, you can. There's accessories tucked everywhere, but trust me, that's not how this guy's packaged. Just do be warned. You know, you gotta find a little tissue paper bag that's included with them. So yeah, you're just going to fold this up, and then after that, you just want to flip this up, bring up the head. You can see it right there. You just have to pry it right out. It's really hard to get out. So what I do is I just take, where is it out here? I just take this, and I think did I use this or no? I think maybe I used it. There's something I used to get it out. I think it might be this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think no, let's make sure. Oh no, I'm pushing it down. That's not what I want. There we go. Alright. So, you know, for those, I probably couldn't get his head out, you know, with my big fat fingers. So, yeah. Come on, alright. Go up. Up you go. There we go. There we go. It's like being with a dog. So yeah, anyways, then yeah, just pop these doors here at an angle, and then rotate around the biceps, so you know, faces frontward or forward. And yeah, we'll just leave these off to the side. And I think once we got that done, there you guys have Red Alert in his robot mode. Yeah, I think that should do it. And yeah, I'd say he looks really nice. I think, you know, Hasbro did a good job returning to this character, especially, you know, after, you know, it's been like what, 22, 23 years since they last did this guy, or maybe sooner, but this is definitely by far the best mainline Armada Red Alert that we've gotten. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, let's take a close look. You know what? This is too sore for my eye right here. So, so I'll just put something in there. I don't think it matters. So I'll just put this one in here because it's a pain. It's a pain to just not see anything there. So I'll just attach that right in there. I'll give you guys a better look at it later. But yeah, so let's get a close-up look here at the head sculpt. It's absolutely fantastic, as expected. You got translucent red back here for light piping, so I can't really show it off here, but if you put like a flashlight behind there, then his visor will glow. And yeah, I just realized he kind of looks like Cyclops from the X-Men. I mean, a lot of people are like, it's like, wow, gee, it took you that long, but seriously, I kind of noticed it now. But yeah, mostly just a lot of unpainted blue plastic, except for the knee pads. Wonky looking feet, I'll admit. It's a little ugly looking, but I guess some sacrifice had to be made. And here's the back. It's a bit clunky, but not too bad. So yeah. Now, anyways, for the articulation, head is on a ball joint. It's pretty tight. You can move it side to side. You can only move up. You can't really move it up that much because this is in the way. What happens if you bring this back? Not much of a difference. So he can look down though, but he's really just looking down at his chest. So yeah. Shoulders can move outwards this far, and then he can do a full 360-degree rotation here, right at the same area. He does have a bicep swivel, a double bend at the elbow. Just the lower hinge isn't wanting to bend, but he can do that. There you go, I'm kind of getting it. Let's see, he does have a wrist swivel right here, and I guess technically you could get that on this side too, if you wanted, but it's not hand, so. But yeah, legs can kick forward this much, and then just bring this back here, and then you'll get a nice back kick. And then you could do the splits about that far, and just making sure I got this all transformed correctly. But yeah, I can do the splits that much, and then he does have a thigh swivel, and then he does have a nice little bend here at the knee. This is not part of the articulation, I just got done. But what is this right here with the foot. You can move it back and forth. There's an ankle pivot here, and the heel spur does move, of course, but I did not want that to go in. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the posability. So pretty good, really solid. That went in. Of course, it did. You silly spur. There we go. Okay. Before I lose my temper. But yeah, there we go. Pretty cool. So yeah, now for the accessories, it comes with this blaster right here that we saw before, and yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the white background, but it's pretty cool. You can hold that in his one only hand, and there you go. Popped out. That was not supposed to pop out. Yeah, hopefully that stays in. So yeah, oh, I screwed up. So in the alt mode, I was supposed to, you see this clip piece right here. So when you flip this out in the alt mode, you're supposed to have this piece plugged right in. But whatever, I'll just attach that right into here. So there you go. I think that completes this blaster. So yeah. There is that. I just want to check if, in case I didn't screw up anything else. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't. And his other accessories are these little red pieces that we saw before. They're both like cannons. So we'll take a look at the one I took out already. So as you can see, it's kind of like a Gatling gun. You got 3 barrels in there, and the little rotator thing. It's just a little small unmovable piece, doused in red translucent plastic. And then here's this one right here. This one's more of a traditional one-barreled gun. Kind of reminds me of G1 Soundwaves a bit. But yeah, you can store both right in here, you know, in place of a hand, because, you know, he didn't have one on the show. Sad for him, but yeah. But there you go. But yeah, I'll just leave that one there because it looks just a little more generic. So yeah. Now, anyways, yeah. Now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Hotshot right here. You know, he's a deluxe, so you can expect him to be just a bit shorter. Hope if he'll stand up right. I really hate how these legs are. Yeah, can't really stand right now. He's standing on his own. So that should kind of give you a decent idea of how the two scale with each other. So yeah. And yeah, I don't own any other Armada Red Alert figure. This is the first and probably maybe only one I'll ever get. Maybe someday I'll get the original. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much it there for the robot mode size comparisons. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Red Alert. And yeah, I'd say he's a solid figure. I mean, you know, robot mode looks really cool. Alt mode looks very good. Playing around with him isn't too fun. You know, he's, you know, the joints are a little too tight. There's some tolerance issues a little bit here and there, but you know, I'd say you know, accessories, you know, he's got a decent amount of them, and I really like the way, you know, some of the red clear plastic looks. It looks pretty nice. They didn't overuse clear plastic too, so that's good. And yeah, I'd say it's a nice little addition to your Armada collection. So yeah, that's all I gotta say though. So anyways, guys, make sure guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all, R1.